Saul. An evil spirit from God came upon King Saul. He suffered from attacks of madness. So he asked his servant to get him an accomplished musician who could play music and soothe him whenever he had his attacks. His servant said, "I have seen a son of Jesse of Bethlehem who knows how to play the harp. He speaks well and is a fine-looking man. He is a brave man who loves God." King Saul told him to bring the boy immediately. So the servant brought David, son of Jesse, to Saul's court. King Saul heard his song and was very happy. And so David would take his harp and play, and King Saul would feel better, and the evil spirit would leave him. David's music had a calming effect on the king. And soon Saul sent a message to Jesse to let David remain in his service. David and the giant. King Saul's army was fighting against the Philistines. In this army were David's 3 brothers. One day, Jesse sent David to give them supplies. When David reached camp, he saw a giant man stepping from the Philistine army. His name was Goliath, and he was over 7 feet tall. Goliath said, "I challenge you Israelites to send a warrior to fight me. If he wins, we shall end the war." David exclaimed, "I will defeat Goliath." "You are but a boy. I cannot let you go," King Saul said. "Your Highness, I have defeated lions and bears while protecting my sheep. God was with me then, and He will be with me now," David said. King Saul reluctantly agreed. David took some smooth stones and a slingshot. Goliath laughed loudly, seeing that a boy had come to fight him. While he was laughing, David took a stone, put it in his slingshot, and struck Goliath on his forehead. Goliath fell down dead. David in danger. King Saul made David commander of his army. He became very popular. King Saul was jealous of David's popularity. He thought that David would become the king. So, one day, King Saul threw his spear at David. However, it missed. But from then, David was on the run. He could not understand why the king was trying to kill him. One day, King Saul and his soldiers came near the cave where David had been hiding. When everyone was asleep, David crept towards King Saul and cut a part of his robe. In the morning, he came out of the cave holding the torn piece of cloth. Showing it to kill Saul, he said, See how close I came to kill you, but I did not. Then why do you want to kill me?" Saul was overcome with guilt. He apologized to David for his behavior. The Ark comes to Jerusalem. After David had become the king, he needed a capital city. So he captured Jerusalem and made it his capital city. He decided to bring the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem as he wanted to make it the city of God. The Ark contained the 10 Commandments. And so David sent for the Ark. It was brought with a great procession. Thousands of people came along. Musicians played their music and people danced. David threw off his robe and danced for joy in front of the Ark. He blessed the people and gave them cakes and wines. The people played pipes and tambourines in praise of the Lord. The Ark was kept in a tent where it would be till the time a special place was built for it. David decided to build a temple in praise of God.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.